Welcome back to the Ivos. It's me, Vincent here, and the Fantastic Four is coming on February 14th of 2025 to cinemas, theatres around you. And there's rumours that Galactus could be the main villain of the story of the Fantastic Four movie. So I'm here to explain how that could come about, where we are currently at with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and how that could lead to a villain like Galactus being involved, and how maybe someone like the Silver Surfer could be involved with this also. So, we have Antman and the Wasp, Quantamania, coming out February 17th, 2023, so it's shortly, very soon. And their series that maybe Kang the Conqueror could maybe not kill, but escape the quantum realm and leave the Ant-Man family in there. And there's some people online that are saying that could happen, and then the cameo could be the Fantastic Four, right? That they're stranded in quantum realm, because in the comics they're more popular and everyone knows who they are. So if we don't know where they've been and they've just not been around till their movie, is kind of random and quite odd that superhero team has not been around, especially when you have one that's stretchy abilities, invisibility abilities, a person that can flame on, people like that should exist. And I'm betting you the reason why it doesn't exist is because the Fantastic Four movie, will be set after the events of Antman and the Wasp Quantamania. I believe that, from what my theory that I'll talk about in another video, I'll just say that I believe that some of the Ant-Man family will survive and will escape the quantum realm, but I believe one or two people may get stranded. And when they get stranded, they may meet Lord Kyler, played by Bill Murray, and Lord Kyler may say, I've got a group of cosmic heroes who are also stranded here that want to go and return to Earth. And from then could be maybe a 60s or 70s type of movie vibe, a 60s and 1960s or 1970s, or maybe even previous, like a 1950s type of movie, of a Fantastic Four movie being set in the past, maybe even older than Captain America, maybe in the 1930s, for example, and can have like a movie set in an old time period, and let them lead into the quantum realm. So it could be a kind of origin story in the sense that we are meeting them and they get their powers because they travel to the quantum realm, and then from all of that. But where does Galactus come involved in this? Galactus is essentially a cloud in most Fantastic Four movies. So how does he come into this? Well, there's been rumours that Silver Surfer will be getting a Marvel Studios special presentation, like Werewolf by Night did, such as other characters that I'm hearing, like Ghost Rider and Man-Thing and Dracula, and other characters could be getting their own Marvel Studios special presentation. But this one is about Norman Rad, I believe, Silver Surfer, and I think that special, which is rumored from the Cosmic Circus, they report that this presentation will come out before the Fantastic Four movie. I think it's a presentation that will set up the Galactus to be the villain. I think in that presentation, Silver Surfer will, maybe at the end of his presentation, he will leave that presentation being that he's a good guy and he goes and joins the Fantastic Four. That could be why Galactus is angry at the Fantastic Four, or is the villain of the movie, because Silver Surfer goes to the Fantastic Four for help. They're like, okay, cool, we will help you out with this, and they meet Galactus, and that's surely how it's gonna occur, or may occur. That it could be that at the end of the presentation, the Silver Surfer leaves Galactus. In the comics, Silver Surfer is Galactus' herald, so he's gonna leave Galactus, ignore, run away from him, leave Galactus, and that may lead to Galactus getting angry at the Silver Surfer and may want to chase down him, which may lead to the Fantastic Four being involved, may lead to a whole clash, battle, Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four versus Galactus. I believe that is how the Fantastic Four movie can come about, and I'm saying this could happen in any era, any time period, 1930, 1940, 1950, and the thing is, it could happen in 1940, because in Captain America First Avenger, where we're at this what do you call it? Like it's not like a museum, but this event, and they have like people showing off cars. There's Howard Stark there promoting cars and all that, and Stark Industries and all that, and then we see what looks to be a Human Torch costume in a tube. Now the reason why I'm saying this is because the Fantastic Four could take that inspiration and be set in the 1940s, and then the 1940s they could, it could all connect, or maybe 1930s they're stuck in the quantum realm, or that's something. It doesn't matter what period they are stuck in, that the movie begins, as long as it leads to them being stuck in the quantum realm, and it connects the dots with the Antman and the Wasp Quantamania post-credit scene. Because I think that 1940, 1950, or 1960, or 1970, or 1980, those time periods that I've listed could be perfect periods for the Fantastic Four to begin their story, get stranded in quantum realm. Maybe a side villain of the movie could be like Rama-Tut, or like a different variant of Kang, because we know that Kang the Conqueror is the main bad villain. We had Thanos, and he was the main bad, the big bad of the Infinity Saga. Now we're in the Multiversal Saga, and Kang the Conqueror is confirmed to be the villain of both Avengers Kang Dynasty, and most likely Avengers Secret Wars. Now, with all the information that's there, I think Kang could be maybe not Kang the Conqueror, but like Rama-Tut could be a side villain. Maybe the reports of Galactus being the villain is not really like a villain. Maybe Galactus is like the side villain. I don't think that Kevin Feige will want to raise a villain like Galactus. He could be the next saga. He could be the next big threat saga. I think that Doctor Doom will also be in the story, but probably not as the villain Doctor Doom, but may set up his villainous beginnings. I don't think that he will actually be a villain in that movie, Doctor Doom. I think Galactus will probably going to be a side villain, and they're going to try and connect the dots, because the next movie, which is confirmed to release after this, is Avengers Kang Dynasty, coming May 2025. So from February to May, they have to set things they have to set things in stone. So when we watch it, when we watch the movie and then we watch Avengers Kang Dynasty, we're like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. I don't think that Galactus will be the main villain of the movie, because they have to connect dots to Kang. And I think Rama-Tut is a more better enough villain. Maybe a Fantastic Four sequel could have Galactus be the proper villain. But I think for the first Fantastic Four movie, they can bring him in, Galactus, they can bring in Silver Surfer, they can bring Doctor Doom. I think the main villain is going to be Rama-Tut. And I think he's going to be the connective tissue for Reed Richards. And also remember that Kang the Conqueror's real name is Nathaniel Richards. Reed Richards, Nathaniel Richards, from the same family line. And I think that they're going to connect all those tissues together. And in Avengers Kang Dynasty, we see the payoff. We see the payoff in Secret Wars, and maybe after the Multiversal Saga, maybe even the Mutant Saga and all that, and they bring Galactus to be the main villain of the next saga. Come on, that makes sense. That maybe a sequel to the Fantastic Four movie could have Galactus be the main villain, because I don't think that Doctor Doom will also be wasted. And I don't think that Doctor Doom will be a villain
on top of the
Fantastic Four movie.
At the same time,
maybe
other versions of us were learning the same thing. Naturally, they made contact, and for a while there was peace. Narcissistic, self-congratulatory peace. I love you, I love you. Oh man, I know, X-Men. Such a cool. They shared technology, knowledge, using the vessels of their universes to improve the others. However, not every version of me was so pure of heart. Some of us knew the world meant only one thing: new lands being conquered. The peace between realities erupted into all-out war, each variant fighting to preserve their universe and annihilate the others. That first variant encountered a creature created from all the tears in reality, capable of consuming time and space itself.
I harnessed the beast power within, experimenting on.
5-6 months since I last made my video.
I weaponized
I want to apologize for
Goliath.
that.
And I ended the multiversal war.
So I'm so sorry.
Once I isolated our timeline, all I had to do was manage all time and prevent any further branches. Hence, Batavia, hence the timekeepers and the high-end bureaucracy, hence agents of cosmic harmony, hence...
Like me, they'll have to connect tissues, they'll have to connect storylines together quickly and, imminently. Is it imminently? Immediately. they would have to connect things together real quick, because the next movie that's confirmed after this movie is Avengers Kang Dynasty. They can't make a... I guess they could, and then they could tease... It's better to tease the villain of the story and bring in a villain that's going to be a big factor in the 2 Avengers movies than a villain that is there for one movie and it doesn't really pay off any support in the next story. So I want to hear your thoughts. Thanks so much for watching this video, and yeah, catch you guys later. Bye bye.